in the eyes of others. It's a carton of milk. In his eyes, it's the key to breaking out of prison. First, he rips open the carton of milk. Then he removes the film from inside. Then, while he's out, he puts it on the code button of the cell door. When the guard enters the code, the fingerprints will be left on the film. The next time he goes out, he quietly retrieves the film. He can then calculate the combination of the code based on the shade of the fingerprint on the film. But it's not easy to try the code from inside the cell. So he adds a little toothpaste to the toilet paper to set it. He then squeezed these little balls of paper into a ball. When the guard uncuffed him, he quietly slipped the ball into the lock of the food delivery window. When the guard has locked it and left, he can easily open it from the inside too. And so, he started trying the code over and over again, until he succeeded. And then, he snuck into the surveillance while the guards were smoking. And then he rewinds the security camera in his room to 3 minutes ago. After doing all this, he climbed into the ventilation duct to the fire station next door, where he changes into an unused fire suit. Meanwhile, the woman who was outside managed to set off a car to create a commotion, while he hides underneath the car, following the fire engine to the scene of the accident. Everyone is busy putting out the fire. No one even noticed him. And so, he took advantage of the chaos to escape in the car of a fellow prisoner. By the time the guards returned, it was too late. But instead of escaping, he followed his captors. Instead, he followed his captors back to the prison. Here, he met with the prison governor. He tells him all the details of his escape. It turns out that the man is not a criminal at all. He's a top escape artist. He was hired by the Federal Bureau of Prisons. He specializes in testing the security systems of prisons across the country. And the test was simple. By using a false identity to infiltrate the prison, and then escaping through a loophole. For 10 years, he's managed to escape from 18 high-security prisons. No one could have held him. This day, Mike was approached by the CIA. They offered him $60 million. They asked Mike to test a mystery prison. This prison is in the most secluded corner of the planet. No one knows exactly where it is. Mike agreed. Before they left, Mike's teammates put a locator in his arm to prevent accidents. On the very day of the trip, Mike was crushed into a car by a group of men. It was as if they knew in advance. They picked the locator out of Mike's arm with a knife. When he woke up again, he found himself in prison. The place was built to hang in the air. Even the walls are toughened glass. There was no way to escape. He finds the warden, giving the code word, trying to stop the mission. To his surprise, the warden didn't give him a second thought. Mike realizes he's been set up, but the warden had been working with a mysterious man. They were going to keep Mike here for the rest of his life.